Jingle Bells. It's everyone's favorite song, and generally in C major, most students learn to play the little five-finger melody of the chorus as one of their early songs. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. This version is so nice to play because we have chords for the left hand, and when we get to the Jingle Bells part, we get to play two notes at the same time. So that's really fun. So on page 1, the left hand gets to play the thumb quite a few times because it's part of the melody. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Actually, that's the melody note, but you get to play 1 and 2. It sounds really good. O'er the fields we go. And here's the melody note. We reach down to the B, and the left hand plays G. That's a harmony note. Sounds really nice. And then the melody goes in the right hand with the chord in the left. Laughing all the way. All right, so far in the left hand, we've had this chord that we've played with the A and the F, finger 1 and 2. We've played this chord with the B and the G, and we've played a C chord. The only other chord we're going to play, the last chord on the first page, is 1 and 2 with F and G. So it's not the same as the A and F, it's the G and F. So those are the chords to be watching for. Okay, I'm going to play the whole first page of Jingle Bells. Dashing through the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay, there's one thing I'm going to unclip the video and show you in the score. On that last line, I see, let's get down here on the last line. We have to circle this finger number right here because what's happening with finger 3? In C major, usually finger 4 is on the F. So we're shifting our whole hand up a step. So we have 3, 2, 1. We have to make sure that finger 3 moves up to the F, and then finger 4 is on the G. 4, 4, 4, 4. And the reason that they shifted here is so that finger 5 would be on the A. 4, 3, and then we're going to circle finger 2 because we're going to jump from finger 3 on F, and finger 2 is going to stretch down to the D, and then we have enough fingers to get our thumb back on C, and we're back in C major. So this right here, you're going to need to watch out for because it's a little stretch and moving finger 3 up to the F right there. So mark your score so you do not forget that. All right? I'm going to play starting right here. And then I'm going to move on to the next page. Here we go. Okay. So I'm starting at measure 13, the last line on the first page. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Here's the stretch right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle. Now your thumb moves up in the left hand. Back down. Okay, we're going to look at the finger numbers quick on the second line of the second page. I actually never or seldom have students play exactly what's written here. Everybody just kind of guesses how many notes there are and which notes they are. So we have F, 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 F. There's 5 Fs, and finger 4 is on the F. So write in 5 4s, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. I think the part that's tricky is that the first note of the measure is 4 and then it changes to 3. I think people want to change to 3 right there. And then the same thing happens in this measure. The first note is 3 and it changes to 2. And I think people want to change on the count 1 of those measures. It's just a little awkward, but that's the way the song is written. So make sure you have 5 4s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3s, then 2, 2, 3, 2, 5. All right. So I'm going to play that line again. And of course the left hand has to change from in the line before where we were playing here to this chord along with finger 4. Okay, I'm starting at measure 21, the second line on the second page. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 5. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. You can stop the video and rewind this little section and even play it along with me once you get the hang of it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Going on, measure 25, third line. 2, 3, 4. And then repeat that page, and so on and so forth. In the last line, you'll notice that the first part, actually, okay, let me get this back a little ways. The first part of the line is exactly the same as the line we wrote in finger numbers. So you can write in all the same fingers in those first 2, but it changes right here. And almost every student stumbles with these notes because it's different. We are in C major. Every good bird does fly. So this is a G. Finger 5 is on the G. Then we have our first space, F, A, C, E. So that's F. That is finger 4. Then we have D, which is finger 2. And this is the part that people get messed up on. It's not a step, so we have to skip there to the end, to our 1. And this is that low, low C. And this chord at the bottom is the same as the C chord we've learned, the C and the G, but they're also adding finger 3. So if you can get your fingers to cooperate and play all 3 fingers, that's great. If finger 3 does not want to cooperate, you can just play the 1 and 5, and then we go down and play that very last bit. Okay, so we are going to play through that last line one more time so that you see how the fingers in the right hand change. So we're starting with this chord in the left hand, measure 29, the last line of the song, with finger 4 in the right hand. 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 5, 5, 4, 2, 1. And you can repeat that part. So just the second page repeats because the repeat dots are at the end of the song and at the top of the second page. Just the Jingle Bell part repeats. Have fun playing Jingle Bells.